I am glad I got to do a review on at least one NoFX album on this show before they called it quits. Of course I was going to be wrong about this. Hi people, and hello my chili con carnage crew, it's Chili here, the man who produces Iron From My Eyes, and I'm doing a 5-minute review on NoFX's album. Well, it's the half album, actually. So NoFX have one last EP out, and I heard it sucks. If you know, you know. Now, true to their nature, the band have released one last effort before they raise their middle fingers to the sunset, with this last EP being dropped just as their final shows are wrapping up and being currently performed. Naturally, they have named this EP the half album to honour their previous 2 records, single and double albums. Very original actually, and creative, just like the genius Fat Mike is, and of course it's a short 15-minute runtime with 5 tracks on here, so let's just get into this. We open with the track Fake a Wish Foundation, which is a very bitter tone song played out on a piano, and it feels very unusual because it sounds like an intro song for what is essentially a 5-song EP. Don't entirely understand their logic, but this song exists. I'm a Rat is next and takes its video cues from Steamboat Willie in a clear piss take from the now uncopyrighted video from the world of Disney. Take that, you blood-sucking leeches, and I'm glad to see this now iconic image is being given the NoFX treatment. Of course, it certainly sees a parallel to the aging band. F you, copyright strikes, you can eat it. When I saw the track The Queen Is Dead, I instantly jumped to a conclusion about what this was. Hell, when you live in a country that is part of the Commonwealth, you can instantly assume this might be a song about our, well, former long-serving queen, who we all know was a deep-down massive fan of punk rock music. Now, given the passing of that certain someone who rules all, I guess the cards were going to be laid out. Instead, this song is a re-recording of the track from the Cokie the Clown album in 2019 about the death of a close friend of Fat Mike's. It's a shame it wasn't the other song about the Queen that I heard NoFX perform live and have never seen it released on any album. If you are curious what song I'm referring to, well, it's called The Queen's a Cunt. Ooh, censorship. The humblest man in the world feels like it was recorded some years ago. Finally got some fine tuning because the riffs sound very familiar to, well, Louise. As one Redditor put it, the wordplay feels like it was written around the time of Pump Up the Valium and of course this era, and I'm actually quite inclined to believe this. And I'll cry if I want to. The final song on the record is The Last Drag, a song that takes up a third of the album, and it serves as his final hurrah for these idiots, and it's a great way to go out. The lyrics and music lean heavily into the song It's My Birthday and I'll Do What I Want To, and I'm impressed by the music on offer here, taking a few shifts in tempo and changes that remind me a lot of The Decline with the technical aspects, but of course all the lyrics on here realign to Fat Mike talking about his detox and doing all the drugs and activities he wants to after 45 years before it's finally revealed in the last line of the song, it was his detox of you. Oh, Fat Mike, you do have a heart. This reveal actually hit me kind of hard because now we will have to accept that we will soon live in a world where NoFX is no longer touring and writing music. How the f will I cope without them? Now, I'm sorry to say I didn't go to their last show, which looked like it was a very awesome gig, but was also going to be a very touching event. I just couldn't bring myself to attend this. Yes, they were going to perform certain albums in full, such as So Long and Thanks for All the Shoes, or, you know, Punk in Drublic. Or maybe they were also going to do The Decline. And of course, the opening act was Friends Rom, which is my ideal punk rock duo to see live. But then again, I've also seen the band perform on 7 different occasions, which included performing alongside Bad Religion, and of course they performed Punk in Drublic in full only 2 years ago at the Good Things Festival I attended. I've also heard them perform The Decline, which is my favourite NoFX song, and I have seen them with Friends Rom as the opener. So I didn't really want to go to their last gig knowing this was going to be the last time, as it would of course just be a bit of a last drag. Still, the band have given us one last hurrah. Overall, I would give this EP a score of 4 million chilies on the spicy scale, with my favourite tracks being The Last Drag and The Humblest Man. Even at 15 minutes in length, it still feels a bit too long with filler, but at least we got maybe 1 or 2 decent tracks off here. But it's not going to be the last NoFX record, and you can quote me here because they will inevitably release their last live recordings, and I want to see in the comments section below, write in potential album names for what you think this will be called. Because in my mind, I would name it something like For the Last Time I Told You They Suck Live, or They Finally Sound Good Now They're Gone. These seem to be very in line with the band's style. If you've enjoyed this content, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to us, and stay notified for future music related content because it keeps our manager happy at the end of the day. We are also on Discord, Instagram, Facebook, and all those other social platforms if you want to check us out. As always, people, you have a great day and stay spicy.